Good afternoon, friends. Like every week, like clockwork, on Thursday, here we are at 2:45 p.m., bringing to you our short segment, Hunger Mitao. We are your hosts, Raj and Aradhna Asava, coming to you today from our home through the airways of Funasia, an important partner of ours in the fight against hunger. Friends, through this radio show, we raise awareness about the rampant hunger issue right here in North Texas and share ways in which each one of us, in the spirit of give where you live, can make a difference.
Please do take a minute to visit ntfb.org/IAC to learn how the Indian American Council, a purely volunteer group, helps North Texas Food Bank in its fight against hunger. Again, the website is ntfb.org/IAC.
Well, friends, interesting times. The famous proverb, right? May you live in interesting times couldn't be more truer than today. Coronavirus has everyone shaken up. It is a time that I cannot believe any one of us has ever seen or even fathomed. This has everyone shaken up. And in a time like this, it is putting all kinds of challenges, Aradhna.
It is. And, as all of you have been reading and watching on TV, please exercise responsible behavior.
That's right.
Please stay away from crowds.
The term social distancing is a new term.
It's a new term.
But it means so much and it's so important.
It is crucial today because even if you are not at risk, you may be passing the risk to somebody who has a very compromised immune system.
Exactly.
Let's postpone our parties and events for times that are more appropriate.
Mm-hmm. It is also important that we all have enough supplies, at least 2 weeks of supply that we can keep at home so that, in case we are not able to go out, we are at least taken care of, our family members are taken care of. So
True.
It's an important thing.
It's an important thought. But also, we were thinking, most of us are able to stock up for 2 weeks.
Actually, most of our pantries are...
most of our pantries have enough food to last us for a couple of weeks or a month.
Yeah.
But imagine what it does to people who were already depending on assistance from the food bank.
That's right.
They don't have the resources to go out and buy supplies for a couple of weeks.
Right.
They don't have the luxury of working from home. Look at all the service industry jobs. I mean, if they were asked to work from home, there's really nothing they can do.
Yep.
Their jobs require them to be at the restaurants, driving the Uber cars, doing housekeeping.
Yeah.
It's really a very stressful time, and it is interesting in a very sad way. So please do remember there are people who are not able to do the stocking up, and they need our help now more than ever.
Exactly. And the North Texas Food Bank, which does a fantastic job in making sure that the hungry children, seniors, veterans, the needy families get their food on time. Imagine the stress that it puts on the North Texas Food Bank system today. Today, because they need volunteers, and volunteer means crowd, there's a larger group of people. So that's going to be a challenge on them. And several food banks that we know of who have also now begin to revisit what kind of volunteering they're going to allow. So stay tuned. As we learn more from North Texas Food Bank, we will share with you on the stance that the food bank is taking on the volunteering and how they are safeguarding people who will be out there volunteering.
So we know as of now, the food bank has assured us that they have all upped the cleaning procedures.
Right.
They are reminding volunteers to continuously go wash their hands.
That's right. But stay tuned. I mean, the interesting thing is that they are taking all the safeguards.
Right.
But the entire coronavirus story is now changing on a day-to-day, hour-to-hour basis. So stay tuned. We'll keep you informed. The best way to stay informed is through ntfb.org/IAC and on the Facebook group that we have. But friends, we do want to share with you, as Aradhana mentioned, we are all blessed. We are able to have enough food that can hold us up for a little bit of time, weeks, months, etc. But there are people who depend on the food bank. And if there are fewer volunteering, let's say, and if there is fewer food drives, it will put a lot of stress on the food bank. So we request you to ensure that nobody goes hungry in North Texas Food Bank by doing a very, very simple act of kindness.
And I'm happy to say, and you already know this, that this year our Spring Food Drive is an online food drive.
That's right.
So there is no concern of coming in contact with anybody. All you need to do is access the food drive website.
Yep.
And make a donation there.
That's right.
The amount is still being tripled. So there's a lot of people in our community who are trying to turn this into a I can't call it a positive experience, but at least turn it into a situation where people are not terribly impacted. So there is a very generous anonymous donor who has announced to triple our contributions.
Well, on that one, Aradhana, I want to kind of share with you that we launched this Hunger Mitao Spring Food Drive on March 1st. And in the very first week, the Indian community has stepped up in a big way. And we have already raised $5,000, over $5,000.
Over $5,000.
Right? Almost $6,000. And this is only few people. And we have a strong community of 200,000 people here in North Texas. So we urge everyone, even if it is $5 or $10, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It truly doesn't matter. Right. Please do your part. Yeah. Please go to ntfb.org/IAC page and you will see the Hunger Mitao Spring Food Drive link there.
That's right.
It is easy as 1, 2, 3. Please do not delay in doing this.
That's right. And especially with the spring season, with all the festivals that we are all celebrating. What better way to show our gratitude than helping out a fellow human being, and through the most important, one of the basic necessity, which is addressing the hunger issue. So we appreciate you all listening on this one, friends. Again, the website is ntfb.org/IAC. The very first link on the website is the Hunger Mitao Spring Food Drive. And we urge you to make sure that you take time and make a small, large, whatever donation that you can make. And as Aradhana mentioned, it triples. So $1 will actually enable 9 meals for, again, the needy in the community.
On the note of social distancing and coronavirus that we talked about, Hunger Mitao has also decided to
postpone the Champions of Change program.
That's right. So our Champions of Change open house was supposed to be March 21st. And in light of current circumstances, we are postponing that indefinitely. We will also post this on our social media and on the website. So please, make sure if you have friends who were interested in that, please let them know that the Champions of Change open house that was supposed to be on March 21st from 9:30 to 11 is now being indefinitely postponed. And, hopefully we'll be able to announce very soon when we hold it.
Right. That is the piggy bank program, right, Aradhana?
Correct.
Right. And by the way, but you can still go out and procure the piggy banks. So if you go to ntfb.org/IAC, you will learn more about the Champions of Change program. You can, if you have not already procured these cute piggy banks for your children, go ahead and get them. But the get together where we bring all the champions of change, the youngsters, so they can have this counting party, that is the one that we will do it sometimes in summer or as soon as this issue of coronavirus is behind us. So
with that, listeners, please stay safe. Please stay socially responsible. there's a lot of conversation happening about, what's going to happen with schools, will they be extending spring break or what have you. But please, take care of each other and take care of others around you by doing the socially responsible thing, which is social distancing.
Exactly.
Please delay gatherings and get-togethers until it's a more opportune time. So as we come close to our program, friends, we would like to thank you all for your generosity and for caring for all the others around you.
Our mission, friends, is Hunger Mitao. And Hunger Mitao is as much about eradicating hunger as it is about unifying the fragmented efforts of our community and focusing it around the humanitarian cause of hunger.
We believe that this effort will in turn raise the image of the Indian American community in this land that we have now made our home. We are, and we want to be known as, smart, compassionate change agents who make the communities we live in stronger. We give where we live, so our community benefits from our presence.
So until next week, friends, remember, we may never be able to eradicate hunger, but it is our duty to ensure that no one goes hungry.
Hunger Mitao.
Hunger Mitao.